Hey guys, this is Mark Cantor from South Florida Intervention, and I'm doing this video today at one of my favorite coffee shops. It's called Carmela. It's on Federal Highway in Boca Raton. It's a great little spot, comfortable here, so I figured I'd do a video. And I want to talk about something that's been coming up a lot lately, and that's doing interventions with children. I mean, not for children, but on adults or parents, but when the children are involved. And I've had a couple of experiences lately that I think are worth talking about. Last week I was called in to do an intervention. It was kind of a last minute thing, which was fine. It was great. And I did a pretty quick pre-intervention meeting with the family, the mother and the two teenage boys, 15 and 17 years old. Spent about 2-3 hours together the night before the intervention. And it was really great. We made a lot of progress. We did a lot of exercises. We went over things. And the boys were really gung-ho about getting their dad help. They're like, there's no question, our dad's an addict. He needs help. We're going to do this, no problem. And it was really good. And the next morning I get to their house and the boys are just singing a totally different tune because they saw their dad get up that morning, put on a fresh suit and go to work. And they didn't see the problem that minute. It wasn't evident that there was a drug or alcohol problem that morning, so they quickly changed their minds and they said they got really scared. And it's a big onus, I think, for young kids, even teenagers, boys and girls, to have to be participating in an intervention on their parents. But I think these kids saw their dad get dressed and suit up, clean up, and they said, yeah, we're wrong, we have this all wrong, there's no problem, so so we don't want to do this. And we weren't able to do the intervention, which was disappointing because the dad is, in my mind, if only 25% of the stuff that the boys were telling me was correct, right, then their dad was in desperate need of help and he's not getting that help. The intervention is what I call incomplete. It's still open. They could call me tomorrow and say, all right, we're ready to do this, and I'll go in and do it. I'm happy to do it. I want to help this family. It was a really lovely family. The other situation is with another family, similar in that we're intervening on the mom, and there's two teenage kids. And these kids, at least one of them, I haven't talked about the kids, I've talked to one of the kids. One of the kids the family doesn't think will do well with the intervention, and I can't say who I'm going to talk to. You know, when it comes to kids, it has to be up to, the other parent or the family members. It's not for me to just pick and choose, and I kind of have to take the direction. So I spoke to one of the kids this morning, and we had a really good talk. We talked for about a half an hour. He says that his mother needs help. I asked him if he thought she would benefit from treatment. He said he thinks she would, but doing an intervention is too drastic. So I walked him through the intervention process, told him what it's about, and it's really a very loving and kind process. It's not, she's not being hauled off in handcuffs, and at the end of the day, if she doesn't want to go to treatment, she's not going to go to treatment. It's not a Marchman Act, it's not a Baker Act. There's a lot of love around it, and I hope that she goes. I think she really wants to help, and I think she'll go. I'm very, very positive about it, and I'm looking forward to it. But we talked for a while, and the father, this couple's not together, the father didn't necessarily want to be involved, and he's not a willing participant, and that's something we try to determine before an intervention. If somebody's not a willing participant, you can't make them. And we don't know how he talked to the kids about it, but the son was pretty, a little doubtful about it, but we had a good conversation, and I said, tell you what, why don't you come to the pre-intervention tomorrow morning, spend a couple of hours with us. We're going to do about a 3-hour pre-intervention meeting, see what it's all about, see what we're doing, and then decide if you want to be involved with the intervention or not. And I'm hoping he'll do that. And I said, look, if at the end of the day you don't want to be involved with the intervention, I understand. I hope that you will. But we'll see what happens. I'm not completely hopeful that he'll show up, though I would like them. I think his mother would like that a lot. That's it. I just want to talk about it. I think that just the idea that when you're involving kids in an intervention, it's harder. I think it's really hard for them to look at their parents and say they need help. And they're easily fooled because they see mom or dad get dressed that morning and they look good. So there's no problem. The problem's going on. And incidentally, the same problem exists with parents and children. Like I've worked with parents that have adult children, 30s, 40s, 50 years old, and they see the kid and they go, oh, well, he looks good. He's doing well. He's making money, or he's really, I didn't see him drink tonight, so cancel the intervention. There's no problem. And that's not true. Just because you didn't see them drink today doesn't matter, and just because you didn't see them drink this week doesn't matter. We're looking at a very long-term holistic picture. We're looking at what's happened over the last 5 or 7 years. So anyway, thanks for watching this. I wanted to report on it. Please check out my website, which is southfloridaintervention.com. I can be reached at 561-961-4033. Again, 561-961-4033, and the website is southfloridaintervention.com. Love to hear your comments and questions. Anyway, thanks for watching this, and take care. Bye-bye.